Do you know how these words that in other languages that don't directly translate into English, but they'd be really useful if they did? Like Schadenfreude and all those fun words. There's a lot in German and Japanese and shit. I need one of those for the moment you realize that your life is unbearably depressing.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Okay. I've never done this before, so hopefully I don't crash and die. Dying for a vlog that would have gotten you like millions of views is one thing. To die for a vlog that your friends won't even watch, that's pathetic. Oh, my camera's not gonna be steady at all. That's okay, it's part of the charm. Okay, so this is my first solo vlog. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna pay attention to the road so I don't die. I am going to Kanjanai. It is actually one of the oldest conventions around, although it is very, very small. It is hosted by the University of Michigan Anime Club. I believe it's been around since maybe even the 70s, so it's almost as old as Kelly. Speaking of old people, Kelly is going to be probably the only one joining me today. She is driving in from Royal Oak, which is an hour away, and she's still going to get there before me. But I'm used to that shit already, so here we are. But yeah, Kanjanai, it's a very cute little con. It's very small. So it's been running for a long, long time, but it did have a break somewhere in between where it wasn't happening, and then it was revived. There is a Center for Japanese Studies at the U of M. I believe they helped to revive it. Like the Center for Japanese Studies is like legit, like not just a weeaboo. I forgot my wrist brace. I have a wrist brace because I'm an old fuck and I fucked up my wrist. And then the Weeaboo Club is one who actually puts on the con. So you know, there's vendors, of course. There's artists. A lot of artists that I see around a lot. I mean, not a lot. I don't go to that many conventions, but if I did, I would see them all the time. I'm poor. It's a cute little con. It's very small, but it's good to hang out with your friends at. Maybe you spend your money on some stuff you don't need. There's definitely a wig hair in my eye. Usually have some lecture halls. Sometimes they have dancers and all that fun stuff. A little tiny game room. So it'll be fun. And of course, since it's in downtown Ann Arbor, then there's lots of food to eat and places to go anyway. So I live in a town people like to visit. I'm cosplaying Sugawara today from Haikyuu because Haikyuu is the only bitch I trust now. Actually, I have this goal, well, it's a vague goal. I would love to cosplay the entirety of the Pretty Setter Squad. So I've got 3 out of the core 4. I've got Suga, Kenma, and I just started cosplaying Oikawa, although I keep messing up. I mess up all their wigs and then restyle them pretty much every time I wear them because I am a nasty slob. So the only one of the core 4 left would be Akashi, and Akashi is beautiful, but I just don't care about him quite as much. I mean, I feel bad because I know Akashi is very popular. And then there's other people that can like be considered part of the Pretty Setter Squad or like junior Pretty Setter. There's Semi. Semi is pretty. I can't remember anything about him. But he's pretty. I guess the one from Date, let's go, Date go, could be considered for the Pretty Setter Squad. There's the junior Pretty Setter Squad is what I call them. So there's Kageyama. Kag's my boy, my man. I'm gonna have my son. Shout out to Kelly for being my son. Even though she's 53, she's playing my son today. So there's Cogs, and I just feel like Kelly's my Cogs. I don't know if I could be Cogs. Plus, Cogs is not nearly slutty enough for me, so. Shirabu from Shiratorizawa. Again with the Shiratorizawa, I'm just not as attached to them as some of the others. But I would consider it. Oh boy. And then Yahaba, my boy Yahaba. He's Oikawa's little protege, and I love him. I definitely want to cosplay Yahaba. I am going to cosplay that boy so hard. And again, I will have no boyfriend because I never have a boyfriend. Except for sometimes I have a Kuro. Again, shout out for Kelly. Thank you for being my Kuro once in a while. Otherwise, I'd be the loneliest bitch on the planet. I love being Suga. I love being Suga because he's beautiful and cute, but he's also evil on the inside. He's such a good boy. I've got a cute little heart-shaped beauty mark. Again, shout out to Kelly. And just pretty centers are so perfect for me because my cosplay type is just twinks. I just like to cosplay twinks. I don't have the body type of a twink, but I like to pretend, don't I? So, give me a good anime twink, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta cosplay that shit. Cosplaying that shit right now. So sports anime, perfect. Pretty Center Squad, extra perfect. I am down with that shit. But yeah, I don't think anybody else from my little Colorless Productions group is gonna be there. That's okay, because I'm clearly the prettiest one anyway. I'm not. But anyway, Lane's coming. Lane still doesn't have a cosplay, but one day they will. I swear on my grave that they will. Our latest plan is Trevor. Of course, that's not from Castlevania. I've not watched Castlevania yet because I'm afraid for my heart. And I was recently traumatized by a show that we will not name in this vlog, like Voldemort. That show that must not be named. That little bitch-ass fucking show that must not be named because it's a slut. It's a whore, and I hate it. It's a fucking show. It's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. So yeah, they want to do Trevor. It's a complicated first cosplay, but I am going to be their Alucard. And we might do the real thing, or we might give up and just do slutty versions, which is what I usually do. So here we are. Also, I have an amazing jacket to wear for Sukawara that I found at Salvation Army, and I will share it with all of you. I'm bad at this vlogging thing, but no worse than usual. So I'll come back to you guys. You guys, I say like I have viewers. I will see you guys later. I will hopefully have Lane and Kelly with me, and I will show you my amazing jacket, and we'll show you around the con, and it'll be great. Guten Nacht. Even though it's 2 in the afternoon. Brief interlude to just casually show this car. Just casually. Just nothing really special about it, just, you know. Just thought it'd be interesting. Hello, my son, my boy, that I carried for 9 months in my womb that I have 10 months.
10 months I developed slow.
Kageyama is the opposite of a preemie. But anyway, here's the con. It's basically this little circle of this building at the Uzman, and there's a lot of vendors.
Which I'm doing because they were originally on our team and then got split up in this whole clusterfuck of like people going different places. And they don't have a friend at all. So they're like, we need to do some things on the front end. Can you please help us? Or I was like, yeah, I can help you because we clearly have no other options. But like, I'm not tech.
And that's most of it. I think there's a gaming room somewhere if we can find it. Probably downstairs. If we can find it. But yeah, lots of fun vendors.
Happy birthday, I left you.
Lots of pretty things to buy. There's more down there. Down there's probably where I'm gonna burn my money. Because I'm really good at that. There's just a few buttons. There's just a lot of stuff. But yeah, it's just a little bitty, but it's fun for hanging out.
Which I can do from home, which is nice. So I basically just had to wake up and then do it. But I fucked up.
I'm sorry, Kelly.
It did not.
I have a son and a... I don't know what that is. But mostly my son. Only one son though, because we're the only ones that bother to show up. It's okay, because we're the best ones anyway. Oh god, look at these pretty keychains. But yeah, beautiful. Look at these cool ass keychains. These are cool as hell. Wow. Okay, but yeah, it's just a little tiny con. Little tiny con. If I find the game room, I'll show you more of it. But it's good for buying stuff, burning your money and buying stuff, and hanging out with friends and cosplay. As a lesbian supporter. Beautiful. Well, we found the game room.
We did.
It's
very profitable.
like
He's a nice guy. He's
a little bit small. There's some Smash going on, which is the only video game I know how to play a little bit. I'm a little better at it now. I'm actually brutally terrible at video games. But I know a little bit how to play Smash now. I have played Fable. I played Fable at least 3 times because I had my evil version, my good version, and my gay version.
Okay, so none of those
where like all of them were gay, just one.
Listen, this was back a while ago.
Closeted.
Yeah. when I didn't realize.
My favorite characters are insane. Gays.
No, I bet not. You came out of the womb just flaming. Anyway,
It's like fire.
fire shooting out. The other thing is that these scary fucking dolls are here. I don't know if you've ever seen these things, but they're like these posable, hyper-realistic dolls that you get wigs and clothes for. And they're Japanese. And I see them sometimes. Yeah, they're less hyper-realistic. They're more anime. They scare the fucking shit out of me. I fucking hate these dolls. They scare shit out of me. I know people spend a lot of time on them, but I hate them and I don't want to look at them. Oh, my son. My son, we're back in high school. We're high school. We're Japanese high school
Can you
boys.
even fit like a backpack in here? What is this?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what you could fit. You could fit like Hinata in one of these. Not that I'm condoning shoving your brother into a locker.
I don't think you could fit like a whole rib cage in these.
A Hinata rib.
No.
A Hinata rib cage.
Is there like a bottom shelf? Okay, so it'd be like from here. I don't think so.
I think a Hinata rib cage would fit in there if you tried hard enough. Not that I'm condoning that.
Let's find one.
Okay, Hinata, where are you? Not that I'm condoning that. Can I still call you brothers if you're like making out? Like, cause you're both my children, so I'd call you like I would say your brother, but if you're like making out behind the gym every day,
I think that's illegal.
I don't think that's right.
I've got a fucked up family, okay? I accept them for who they are. Kageyama, do you want to sing your karaoke for us?
Tequila.
I'm so proud of my boy. He's so talented, multi-talented. I don't think we're actually going to be able to play any video games in here, but that's okay. Do.
Tequila.
I'm so proud of my son. My gay son. My son is gay.
I'm proud of my gay son.
I'm proud of my gay son.
No, Suga would have a pin that's like, I'm proud of my stupid son.
Yeah, I'm proud of my moronic children.
My idiot
He moved to the city and now he's gay. He went to Karasuno and now he's gay. That's just Oikawa. Oh.
And they're just all like, no. Oikawa is definitely your influence.
Oikawa.
5,000% all your influence.
But I'm a lady killer. I don't know what you're talking about. You're just jealous because you can't get the ladies like this.
That's why he's gay, because he killed all the ladies.
Oh my god. He loves pussy, except it smells like fish.
I assume that's from something.
Yeah, it's from Kathy Griffin.
Genitals.
Show me your genitals.
Genitalia.
Yeah. I told him not to sing that.
Song.
That is a Kageyama song. I told him not to sing that, but he didn't listen to me.
Show me your genitals.
Kageyama has had Oikawa and me as an influence of beautiful, beautiful people, and yet this is how he turns out. Like, that's sad. That's sad. Of course, we all know I'm prettier than Oikawa.
It's funny because you cosplay them both.
And better liked. Just saying.
It's between Suga and Oikawa. Suga never gave Kageyama weird complexes.
Gee, I wonder who's a better mother, Suga or Oikawa. Let's put it to a vote. Oh wait, we don't need to. Everyone already knows. Who do we think it is?
Options, which one never actually tried to beat Kageyama's ass?
I have never
He was
once.
a child.
I have never.
He was actually cute.
I've never once tried to punch Kageyama in the face, so I think I win.
Anymore.
You're not. He's not cute at all. He's horrifying to look at, honestly. I'm a good mom. Now that I've thrown shade at Oikawa for 5 minutes, because I'm the best pretty setter, obviously. I'm definitely like the next con I go to, I'm probably gonna be Oikawa and do like a call out to myself for this vlog, because that's the kind of sad, weird person I am. So here we are.
Oh, I love it. I can
Maybe one day.
Kuro. You need
Kuro. You still have to be my demon Kuro with me.
That's right, I can do that. You have those fucking lamb dog.
Yeah. Oh wait. You know the dog treats that we have that are lamb horns.
Yeah, I guess what? We got bigger ones.
We got bigger ones. Stealing those for cosplay. That's called innovation. That's why I'm gonna be the greatest cosplayer. I'm not even close. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have lied.
But we're committed.
Committed.
That includes strapping dead animal parts to our face.
Exactly. As you do. I'm thinking Yomakon, because if we do that at JFX, we'll burn to death.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do something else for JFX. I haven't figured out what yet. Since Shudokon is dead and Colossal-Con...
Con's this weekend, I think.
Is it? Rest in peace, Shudokon. You will be missed.
Murdered by a crazy bitch.
Murdered by a crazy bitch! Not that I would say that. Kelly would, though. Kelly would. Kelly, actually. Kelly would. Look at my poor wig. I found it on my floor.
Just because you're poly doesn't mean you still can't cheat.
Shade. Okay, go.
Basically a toddler.
I'm so proud of my son. He's gonna be walking any second now. Oh, look at him go. Good job. Ah, no. Bad.
I don't understand.
You're gonna be in so much trouble when your father gets home.
So much. I hate everything about these chairs.
Listen, that cost a lot of money at Babies R Us, which is closed now. Rest in peace.
Like everything rotates. This also spins out. And I hate all of this.
Yikes.
Every single part of this.
Yeah,
I want to fucking sit and spin.
that's unfortunate. Whee! Man, I'm so proud of my son. I can't wait till he's walking. He's gonna do so good. He's gonna be the best setter. So this day took a turn. I haven't talked to you guys in a while. You guys, I say as if I have any viewers. That's funny. Anyway.
It's been 3 hours since we last vlogged.
3 hours since we last vlogged. You may remember we were having fun in a chair. We had a slight hiccup.
Yeah.
Kelly, would you like to take it away?
So here's the story of the past 3 hours. At some point we're like, hey, let's go check out the game room. Where's that? I think it's in the basement. Okay, go down the basement, find the game room. It's pretty lame, but it's a small con. Whatever. Basically all the spots on Smash are taken up, so we're just kind of like hanging out.
There's some creepy dolls.
There's some creepy dolls. We are staying very far away from the creepy dolls.
These scary fucking dolls are here?
There's some weird ass U of M fucking sit and spin chairs that we take turns in. I hate everything about these chairs. And while we're doing that, some guy with polka dot ears.
Mickey Mouse ears.
Polka dot Mickey Mouse ears.
They might have been Minnie Mouse ears. They were mouse ears, is the point.
Animal ears. I couldn't remember if it was animal ears
Specifically
or
Disney ears.
or like a bow.
It might have been Mickey Mouse ears with a bow, which are Minnie Mouse ears. The point is they were blue and polka dot.
It was large and polka dot. This guy comes in and he's like, everybody turn all the lights off, turn everything off, get quiet, stay away from the windows, barricade the doors. And I'm just like,
Nothing with noise.
okay. And like, so we do all that stuff and like, I have to turn the lights off because apparently nobody else heard that instruction.
We were trapped with a bunch of fetuses.
Yeah, it was, I will go out on a limb and say I was definitely the adultiest adult in the room at that time, which is unfortunate.
Happening to Kelly at increasing frequency.
Basically, it is happening with increasing frequency, which, you know, I understand. And every time, I'm not like panicked about it, but it's usually just like, fuck.
God damn it.
Okay. Fine. I'll just, take these emotions that I would like to have and not have them and repress that and try and be responsible and then just, have problems later. As adults
Like a real
do.
adult.
Exactly,
Yeah,
So anyways, so we do that. The doors don't really lock, so I just kind of put one of those shitty ass chairs in front of it,
Couple
hoping
shitty-ass
that
chairs,
it will
like-
block the door. Spoiler alert, doesn't. Did not work.
It did not work at all.
Did not work at all. Not
Nope.
a fucking bit.
I was sitting there with like a plan, like, okay, I see an arm around the corner. I am jumping on that. I am getting up and I'm putting that motherfucker in a chokehold. Not that that would technically work, but that was my plan. I was like, okay, this probably won't work, but that's my plan. I'm not sitting here.
There's definitely right. So it's all dark and we're all huddled against the wall because it's one of those rooms that's got like a door on either end. So we're all like in the middle against these lockers. I don't know why there's lockers in a fucking room in Ann Arbor. That's weird. Can you
boys.
even fit like a backpack in here? But
I don't know. In a college room, I have no idea.
I don't get it. Whatever. You're already there. Why do you need to store stuff?
I don't know.
Okay, but the important part of the story is apparently, turns out there were reports of an active shooter.
Yay!
Yay! In one of the buildings on the campus.
Like across the street from us.
Yeah, like literally across the street. We're just like, I will say, there was one guy in there who was smart and pulled up a radio stream. I thought it was like someone on staff that had like an actual walkie-talkie, but no, it was just someone who was smart and knew where to find a police scanner, like immediately, which, okay.
Skills.
Yeah, so we were getting updates from that, except he was on the other side of the room, so I couldn't really hear it very well. But yeah, so we're huddling down there. At some point, I was just like, oh, instead of talking, stupid fucking idea, and also what half the people in the room were doing, I just used the Notes app on my phone to text things to Emma. So, so doing that, and Emma was the one, because at first I was like, what did he say the deal was? Because I did not hear very well. It was pretty much just like, oh my god, and Emma was the one who was like, said there was an active shooter, and it's like,
Great! Yeah, I was going over
so
be
fun,
like,
fun.
yeah, so...
Right. Anyways, so
I heard what he said.
basically stayed huddled up there for like an hour.
I don't know, man.
It was about an hour.
Probably. Time is an illusion.
And it was basically a lot of like people getting bored and starting to talk, and then me and Emma being like, shut the fuck up, we don't know what's going on.
Basically.
Like, I don't want to die because you can't be bored for an hour.
Sorry. Go to your happy place yourself. Then.
Right, there's a lot of that. I have a rather infamous safety mentor from work that I call Stick Johnson because that's his name.
We call him Stick Johnson because that's what his parents named him.
Well, no, his parents did not name him Stick. That's the name he got on the street when he was an undercover cop.
Oh, he got
doing drug busts.
Why is his name Stick? Because it stuck to him. That's
I honestly do not know why his nickname is Stick.
something ominous.
Yeah.
Ominous. Ominous words.
Probably something with drugs.
Probably.
Anyways, his name is Stick Johnson, and he gave me the most real-ass security talk, and so I'm sitting there like remembering everything that Stick Johnson told me about like how you have to like be aware of all your surroundings, know where your exits are and where to go, and I'm like looking up Google Maps being like, all right, it says he's in this building and that we gotta go
Kelly's
north
like,
to clear
this
it.
way's north.
So
he's
no, I
going
did.
south.
I pulled up my compass and I was like, okay, which way is actually north? Okay, we gotta go this way out of the building so we're not like too close to like the situation or whatever.
He's headed south. We gotta go north. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because at some point, there was a lot of conflicting information, which I totally anticipated. But there was basically some point where like someone was like, hey, there's not an all clear, but we can't keep you here. Don't stay on the first floor. If you want to leave, you can leave.
Yeah. Oh, also the number of shooters changed.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
at one
there's
point they
like-
were like, "There's 3." It's like what?
There's like 3 people. They already caught 2. Also, there's like dead.
There's one going
Somebody
down.
got shot, and he's walking down Main Street with a gun. And she's like, the fuck? When,
There's
when you hear the resolution-
a white male with a trench coat. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
well that's fair. I mean, like if you're gonna profile anybody, it should be a white man in a trench
But
coat.
when you hear the resolution of the story, the fact that they like at some point had news about like 3 shooters and dead people is so fucking absurd.
Yeah.
Anyway, so at some point they're like, yeah, okay, you can go. So I'm consulting these 2. I'm like, hey, do you want to get out of here? I think we should get out of here because the first rule from Stick Johnson is get out of the situation.
Immediately, as soon as Kelly said Stick Johnson, I'm like, we're going with that plan. I was like, we're doing what Stick Johnson said.
Yup. Because that.
Shout out
okay,
to Stick Johnson.
All right, getting real for a situation here. I know you didn't expect this video to have like real world advice for you, but the first thing you should do is if you get out of the situation, get out of the situation. So that's what I'm doing. The second thing you should do is hide, and then the third thing you should do is fight. So there you go.
Tips from Kelly.
Tips from me. Also, don't carry mace because they can use it against you. It's just, it's not good. It goes everywhere. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. Don't use it. Okay, anyways. So I was like, all right, we know where the situation is, so we can go away from the situation. So I'm like, all right,
Kelly
guys.
like prison camp sneaks us out of there.
I did. I like. So I've got my like fucking data bag here, or whatever, and it's really jangly on the side. And I've got my coat shoved in here as well. This whole thing shoved in this bag because I didn't want to carry it around because I'm fucking lazy.
Fair. Woo! That's why I have to wear thick. That's why I can only drink things with a top from now on. It's including
So
at
like,
work.
I'm like, okay, I can't get my coat out of the bag because it's gonna make too much noise. But I gotta stuff these keychains inside so they're not jingle jangling, like giving away where I am in case this motherfucker
Spurs,
is like for
go
real.
jingle, jingle, jingle.
And I do. I'm like, all right, I'm prepping. It's also like 30 goddamn degrees out
It's
right
chilly. It said it was going to be in the 40s and it lied to me.
now. So the fact
Again.
that I chose to not put my coat on when I'm this tiny ass cold
Stick person,
stick person
Yeah.
is like
an indication.
part of the gravity of the situation. And so I go out, go to the hall, first staircase, go up the staircase. Also, there's just fucking random con people like, boop, 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 I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, you were the ones who would die first and not
Apocalypse comes, Kelly is the survivor.
survivor. I will say people I know, nobody else. I'm not an altruist.
And that's why you want to be friends with Kelly.
I'm not an altruist, I'm possessive. I'm like, you're my people, and I'm gonna keep you alive because I want you alive.
Yep.
That's how it works.
And that's how the colony will start.
This rando stranger, don't give a shit.
Sorry.
That's how it is. Anyways, yeah, so we're like down the hallway, I'm going up the stairs, I turn back, I'm like, I'm gonna go fast, please keep up with me. And I'm just like,
Like the wind.
yep, I did not wait. I'm like going, I'm like crossing the streets. I'm like really pissed off because I'm trying to cross this major street and there's just fucking traffic. I'm like, why is there fucking traffic? Don't you know to like not be here? So anyways, we get out of there, we go over to Carytown and find a gay bar and have some dinner and a drink.
Yep.
Oh, but while I'm having dinner, somebody messages me like, hey, are you at this con? I was like, I am. And instead of being like, oh, are you okay? They're like, have you seen this other person? They're not answering me anymore. I'm like, I'm fine, by the way. And I don't know where the fuck they are. The
Yeah, we were
messages-
messaging our friends the whole time too. And
Yeah, and
of course they're trying to get right information. This is like, oh my
well,
god.
yeah. So I was like, hey, like I'm in a basement, so my
Yeah,
cell
like
service is
we're
shit.
in a basement.
And like I'm trying to follow like official Twitter accounts for like the police and their garbage and like
U of
nothing's being
M.
updated. So I'm just like, can you like turn on the news? Like, are they saying anything?
Will you tell us if we're gonna die, please?
Right. Anyways, long story short, after everything got resolved and we confirmed everybody was like safe and not freaking out or whatever, or dead, it turns out that it was a bunch of balloons popping.
Yep.
Yep.
Most likely
Which,
was a crowd of people, and I believe they were holding a vigil
for a different shooting.
for a different shooting. And then some balloons popped, and people were yelling, and people freaked out. And then I assume there probably was actually a white guy in a trench coat walking around.
Because we're at a con.
Because we're at a convention. Also, we're in Ann Arbor. And listen, I don't technically support profiling, but if we're gonna profile anybody, it's gonna be a fucking white boy in a trench coat. Fuck that boy. He should know. He should know better. Okay?
We've known better since 1998, okay?
Right? If you don't get that reference,
Go to Wikipedia.
go back to preschool.
Well, I don't think they teach it in preschool, so go to Wikipedia.
Well, like, go home. Go home and look it up in 10 years when you're 13.
Yep.
So yeah, that was a fucking trip. I didn't get to buy anything. Didn't get to buy anything, but I was just like sitting
It's
there
probably
like,
for the best, let's be real.
I was like, I swear to God, if this vlog has to become evidence, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, I was like, if this vlog,
shit, he's in the background.
oh my God, if this vlog it becomes like a PSA at the end, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be like, I was ready to just be pissed. I was like, I'm mad. This is not going well. And yeah, but we huddled together in the darkness for a while. We bonded over that, and we bonded over the fact that we were extremely willing to sacrifice those children that would not be quiet if necessary. We were all on the same page. We're like, if something goes down, we are sacrificing these loudmouth bitches.
Oh, I do have to share the very small situation of the one girl who got very alarmed.
Oh.
So sort of as things were winding down and we could hear people in the hallways or whatever, some guys came up and knocked on the door. So I got up, and it's one of those like school doors where it's all wood and then there's like a little window slit in it basically. So I got up and stood against the door, and as I stood up and went towards the door, this one girl in the room goes, Don't! The most drama. And I'm just like, and I understand she does not know who the hell I am, but I am not that stupid.
Yeah, Kelly was like ready. Kelly was like under the door, like, because we could see people, shadows pass by, and she was like under the door, ready to see if it was the police. Kelly was like ready. Kelly was ready.
If I was to check if there were people out in the hall, I was like looking under this door instead of the window, because I'm a genius, basically.
Basically, Kelly's a genius.
Even though it was really bright in the hallway and really dark in the classroom, so
Yeah.
every time I sat up, I had this really sweet, like,
Oh, nice.
line of, like, my eye retina being angry.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
so I'm on Kelly's Apocalypse team. Dibs. Do you have anything to
that was
add,
basically my
friend?
tryout.
It's another day in Ann Arbor.
I was really proud of both of you for remaining calm.
Thanks.
I'm calm under pressure.
I'm surprisingly calm when things go weird.
Disassociate. I'm cool. I become super logical and just like.
Yeah, I don't freak out when other people are freaking out. I only freak out over nothing
Yeah.
when I'm having anxiety for no reason.
Well, it's just,
Thanks, brain.
I didn't know
No.
how I would go, but y'all kept it
Kept
cool.
together. So basically,
Cool.
best Apocalypse team.
Oh, there was one guy who started sneezing, and I nearly, like, just like, yeah, it was, as Emma described it, a baby with Nazis situation.
Listen, sometimes you have to suffocate the baby when you're hiding from Nazis, and that guy who's gonna be the baby. I'm sorry.
We were ready.
We were ready.
Talk about bad taste.
But, so that was Con I, probably the most exciting Con I ever.
It was not a con.
It was not a con.
It was tryouts for the apocalypse.
Lane's third con. So far, I'm doing a great job of introducing Lane to the con scene. Really good job. So, yeah, we'll let you know if anything else happens.
No.
Probably nothing as exciting. But we're all alive, and,
Now I have to get everyone back into the area because I made them walk like half a mile away.
yeah, Kelly made us run all the way over to Carytown, so now we gotta get back to our cars, and
I'm the only one with a coat,
yeah, so
with like real coat.
with a real coat. So I guess we'll just die, but
It's like 30 degrees.
yeah, but at least we look good.
That's true.
It was before we were talking about being a mortician.
Being what?
Mortician.
Mortician.
How I couldn't be a mortician because I fainted in the cadaver room.
What are you talking to me about?
I was talking to Lane about that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Lane is also wants us to die and tried to curse us, so.
I just had a premonition of sorts. Just thinking today. It's like, oh, what if there was a shooting tonight?
And that's how Lane cursed the entire city of Ann Arbor.
After it was confirmed, like, what the hypothetical situation was of, like, a shooter or whatever, my first thought was like, oh yeah, I guess it's about time. We haven't had one of those in a while.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, that's fine. I was ready. I was ready for things to. I was like, I'm ready to be a vigilante.
This is what happens when you put super hippie liberal town in the middle of rednecks.
Yeah.
Well,
Still better than living out there, though.
I guess that's what would happen if it had been real, but
It had been real, but it wasn't real.
So, but if it had been real, I would have been like, well,
Surprised it took this
I'm
long.
not surprised.
I know, because people are assholes, and Ann Arbor is.
Bastion of sanity.
Ann Arbor's, yeah, all about.
Weirdos, but sane.
Weirdos, but we like the gays and stuff, so. Well, so that was our little adventure. Drastic tone shift for the day.
We'll put this part in like sepia tones.
Sepia tones, slow, black and white, sad music in the background, some sad,
Oh wait, we'll do like really harsh lighting. Like,
harsh lighting, and then some,
Here, put some like dope Dutch angles.
Oh,
to make
shit.
it- yeah.
yeah. So, the director knew that sometimes people tilt the camera, but he didn't know why.
It's to make you unsettled.
We'll get some nice royalty-free sad music. It'll be great.
It's like in every single like line.
Yeah. It's gonna be great. It'll be the best vlog of all time. I think all the rest of Colorless Productions will be just so sad that they couldn't do as good a job as we do. So, I mean, clearly we're the best looking members. So,
And we had way more interesting like material.
we did, and it definitely wasn't a coincidence. It was all us
And Lane, who
and Lane,
jinxed us.
who jinxed us. So thanks, Lane. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off now before it overheats. I'm not gonna say CP out because
Because we just
I'm not
learned
putting
what
this.
that's short for.
Yeah, and I'm not on that channel. But, so DP out. Dollarless Productions. That's me and Kelly. Kelly, you can't be a Dollarless Productions.
It's true.
Kelly's a rich
I bought
bitch.
them all dinner.
She did. I appreciate it. But anyway,
Good.
so we're starting a new Dollarless Productions.
I'm Dollar Productions.
Kelly's Dollar Productions. I'm Dollarless Productions. So DP out.
Like, I don't care.
I'm gonna Kermit suicide. I gotta stop.